Hi all. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. My name is Amira and my channel is all about talking about new makeup, trying new makeup, but also finding new and exciting ways to be inspired by the makeup you already own. If that sounds good to you, I hope you will consider subscribing, and if you enjoyed today's video, hitting the like button. And today's video is a little mini haul. It was meant to be a bigger haul, but I haven't gotten all my stuff yet. I'm still waiting on things. And so I was like, well, instead of like waiting and waiting, I'll do like a little mini haul and then I'll do a bigger haul when those items come in. But as I stated in my new makeup releases videos, that I've been in the mood to shop, guys. I'm in the mood to shop, and I usually am. June is my birthday month, and that's usually when I'm just like, and that has held up to be true this month. I've shopped more than I've shopped this entire year. I'm okay with that. I'm going to batten down the hatches and lock the wallet in July, you know, so I'm not really like, I'm allowing myself to enjoy picking up some things that, you know, I've always wanted and newer things that I've had my eye on. And I've picked up a few things that I want to do videos for you guys with. So yeah, let's get into it. So I placed, this is 3 orders. All of them are kind of smallish though. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is I picked up the new Pat McGrath blush duos, which I believe that video might be up by now, might not be. I don't know which one will be going up first, but that is actually what I'm wearing on my face now. I'm wearing the Paradise Glow duo and the Venus Nectar highlighter on my face today. So one of these, which one is it? I think it's this one. One of these arrived broken. I contacted Pat McGrath's customer service and they are sending me a new one, but I used it just to do some reviews, you know, just to do the demo and review for you guys. So I'll show you what it looks like, but it is broken. So I'm going to be really gentle with it, but this is the highlighter, which is, I think it's called Venus Nectar. Yes, Venus Nectar. I swatched it in the video, but I will swatch it again in case you didn't see that. So that is the highlighter. Also, I'm going to say in this video, if you hear noises, if you hear lots of activity, my window is open. It's 1,000 degrees here today. I turned off my air, but I needed something. Girl needs something. I'm sitting under hot lights and, you know, I'm hot. So the other item I picked up is the duo Paradise Glow, and I will swatch with these. And the shade, the darker shade in this is a repeat. It is a repeat of the Paradise Venus shade that she released last summer, although after having swatched both of these and demoed the blush, I do think the shade is slightly different, very slightly different, but I would say it's different than the original one. It's a little, the shades are one is a little bit lighter, one's a little bit darker, but still pretty much dupes for each other. Next up, I placed, and I did a video comparing the Unearthly Cosmetics the multi-chrome gel flakes to the Dennis & Myrick's Infinite Chrome flakes. And I said that I picked up 2 other items when I placed that order with Unearthly, and these are the 2 items that I picked up. It matches my shirt. Green is my favorite color. I picked up 2 of the satin liquid lipsticks, and I've had my eye on these since they released them, but I was on my no buy and I was like, I'll get them eventually. And I did, and they were having a sale on these. I don't know if they're discontinuing these, but these were like half off. So yeah, so I picked up the shade Mandy, which is this like, this beautiful like olivey green tone. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love colors like this. And then I picked up Jeanette. And this one, I kind of want to do a little comparison because it kind of reminds me of Whiskey and Honey from Give Me Glow. It also reminds me of Cider from Black Moon Cosmetics. And that is Jeanette. So pretty. Really unique shades. Love it. I'm really excited to have those. Next up, I placed a small order with Ulta And I picked up 3 makeup items and 2 sort of skincare items. So I'll do the skincare first. I picked up the Vacation Classic Lotion Broad Spectrum SPF 30, and I was just curious about this. This brand has relatively new to Ulta, and I was really curious about them. I have been using this pretty much every time I've gone out since I purchased it. It smells like coconut. If you don't like the smell of coconut, I would stay away from this. It is very coconutty, but I love the smell of it. It definitely, I mean, the name Vacation kind of speaks for itself. It definitely smells like coconut. It smells like sunscreen. It smells like summer. What I do like is that it doesn't leave the skin too greasy. The consistency feels like it would because it's quite thick, but it hasn't left my skin greasy at all when I apply it on my body. And so, yeah, I've been enjoying this. I also ran out of my my like serum, my like hydrating serum, and I was being really sort of obstinate about not picking anything up. I'm like, no, let's just see how I do without it. I don't know why, because I really missed having a serum. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna try something different. So I've been bouncing back and forth between the one from, I think it's Aveeno, the oat one, and the Vichy. I really love the Vichy one. I probably will eventually go back to the Vichy one because that's the one I enjoy the most. But I was really interested in this super peptide serum from Good Molecules, and it's formulated with tripeptides to target fine lines, wrinkles, and dullness. And I tend to like to go for hydrators that are more glycerin leaning than hyaluronic acid leaning, because glycerin just works better on the skin as a hydrator than hyaluronic acid. It gets deeper into the skin, hydrates more efficiently. So that tends to be what I look for in the ingredients in a hydrating serum. So, which this does have, along with the peptides, which I'm not mad at. So yeah, I got this, and I've been using this for the past about a week, a little less than a week, and I've been enjoying it. I don't know if I have any like concrete feelings about it yet, but it's not bad. I don't hate it. I also picked up makeup wise now from Laura Mercier, the Tinted Moisturizer Blush in the shade Coastline. I've had my eye on this for a while, and I was originally going to get the shade French Riviera, but I was like, that's a little dark. I don't know if I want that. So I decided to go for Coastline because I felt that I could get more use out of it. And I have been. This is it right here. It's this really sort of nudie pink tone. And I've been wearing this a ton because it's been so hot. I honestly haven't been wearing that much makeup. What I've been doing, honestly, is just putting on my sunscreen, doing my brows, putting on mascara, and then I'll apply that blush, this blush, on my cheeks and on my nose to give my skin sort of that like slightly sunburnt glowy look. And some gloss, and that's literally all I've been doing because it's been so hot that I just haven't been in the mood to even put makeup on my face. This is the most amount of makeup I've had on, I would say, all week. But since this has come into the picture, I've been using this almost every day. I enjoy it. I will eventually sit down and do like a full face of new makeup. I'm just going through the items now and swatching them for you guys, but I will be doing demos where I do like a full face of new makeup, and we'll see if we can incorporate this because I do have feelings about it. I've used it a handful of times now, so I do have some feelings about it. So if I don't wind up using this, I might just talk, pull it out and talk more in depth with you about my feelings about it. But yeah, I don't hate it. I'll say that. I just have thoughts about it. And then next up, if you guys remember, I was like on the fence. I don't know. I'm going to bring this up just to show you, but I'm probably not going to show it on my channel anymore but I had to have the shade. It was sitting there. I was like, I'm just going to get it. I'm going to get it. And I just like threw it in my cart, and I felt a little bad, but also like the shade is really pretty. That sounds terrible, but I do. So this is the Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Soil. And you guys heard me talk about how I wanted this shade so bad. So this is what it looks like. It's a bit more orange in person. I was expecting it to be a bit more yellow toned, but it's not. It's more like a deep orange tone, which isn't bad. The formula's nice. It's a pretty lipstick, but this is probably the only time you're going to see me talk about this. I'll use this in my off-camera private time. And then the most exciting for me was when Nars came out with the new expanded cream bronzing cream, as they call it, range. They had their original one, which was just two, I think it was 2 shades. And then it was just 1 shade, which is Laguna, they call that Laguna 2 now because they've come out with a slightly lighter one. They're all called Laguna now. I don't know why they decided to do that, but they're all Laguna. And there's Laguna 1, 2, which is the original 3, 4, 5, and I think 6. I think there's 6 shades, 5 or 6 shades. The range is actually quite nice. And I have the original Laguna, which I love. But I went to use it a couple weeks ago, and I did not like the way it looked on my skin. And I was like, why am I not liking this? I love this cream bronzer. This is my favorite cream bronzer in my collection. What's happening? And I realized that my skin in the summer needs something with a little bit more warmth. Not too much, but just a little bit more. And the original Laguna has a very neutral leaning undertone that just does not work in the summer for me. So I was like, you know, I love the formula. I know I love the formula. I know I'm going to get use out of it. Let me just pick up Laguna 3. So I got Laguna 3. This is what it looks like. I have been using it. I am wearing it today. And this is perfect. This is perfect for summer. It's perfect for summer. It looks great on my skin. I was applying it today and I'm just like, I love this formula. It's my favorite cream bronzer formula. It smells amazing. It kind of, I don't know, it reminds me of something from my childhood and I can't quite put my finger on it. But every time I smell this, it makes me happy. It is very scented. So if you have an issue with scented items, I'm just giving you a warning that this is very scented. Lastly, I picked up something from Farmacy. I was in the market for a new moisturizer. And when it comes to like moisturizers or cleansers, but specifically moisturizers, I tend to bounce around because I don't see the point in being wed to a moisturizer. As long as they have the consistency and formulation that I'm looking for, I'm willing to try it. I don't have like, I'm not wed to any particular moisturizer. I do have personal faves, ones that I really love, but I date around, you know? And so I decided to try the Farmacy Daily Greens, and I've been using this, and it's an oil-free gel moisturizer, which I'm liking for summer. I wanted something a little bit heavier to use at night, but that wasn't too heavy. And that tends to be the issue for me with my oily to normal skin, is that in the summer, I need something at night that can moisturize my skin, especially when I'm using my tretinoin, but that is not going to be heavy, because if it's too heavy, I will break out. So far, I've only been using this for like a week and a half, and I've been enjoying it. It's a nice formulation. I don't feel like I'm like blown away by it, but I've been enjoying it. It's been doing the job. So yeah. All right, guys. So that is my little mini haul, my little mini birthday haul. Like I said, I have more items on the way. I'm just waiting for them. I wound up placing 2 Ulta orders. There's a reason for that, and I'll explain it in that video. But I wound up placing 2 Ulta orders. So this was the first one, which was small, and then I have another one, which is also small, but has some things that I would like to talk about on the channel. So yeah, and then I placed a fairly decent sized Sephora order, and another order from another brand that, yeah, we'll talk about it, guys. There's things coming. There's things coming. Be excited. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I can't wait to try all this new stuff that's coming. But if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.